Okay. Hi guys. Oh my god. Okay, yes. I literally started at exactly 9 something. So we're just gonna go ahead and start on the rest of the nice. Don't listen to the background. I have another roomie who's literally just screaming. Don't know why, but I'm basically finishing up the hair. It's a lot of pieces of the hair, which is why it's very kind of hard. We're gonna come and do like a question of the day, all that good stuff. We're going to start off with question of the day. And it's gonna be do you prefer buying art or making it? Okay, that's the question of the day, guys. It's gonna be if you guys prefer buying art or making it. I know I have a lot of many very creative people here who literally just watch my content for inspiration. So I thought, why not have, you know, a nice little balance to see what you guys are really up to. So very interesting. But yeah, I was messing around with obviously like the hair, so I'm gonna continue doing the hair and we're gonna go from there. And yeah, boom, cool, right? Okay, we have like this going on. See how it's there and then this, cool. So now we're gonna do ponytail pigtail 1. Okay, now we're gonna do ponytail pigtail 2. This is where it gets really tricky, guys. Ponytail pigtail part 2. Two of 1, I guess I'll name it 2 of 1. This is like really important, especially for making my Vtuber model. So you guys can get the jazz of it or whatever. Basically making everything curly and keeping it nice and curls. Ponytail pixel part 2 of 2. This was part 1. So I don't know how huge I had it, but I was messing around with other pieces of art before I started literally drawing today on this. Oh, that looks a little too huge. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and not that color either. I'm guessing it's like at a 3 something. I'm guessing. Okay, but yeah, I prefer actually making art because it's kind of just like a thing I've been basically trained to do by my brain. I love seeing other artists like thrive though, so at time to time I would try to end up like wanting to purchase some type of form of art, no matter what it is. And I'm basically a supporter of people who support themselves and go from there. I really pretty much do think about having somebody else rig my model if they think it's way much easier for me to for them to do it that way, or if they feel like it, basically. And if I can literally have people go ahead and just make my model and rig it, I would. But in my eyes, I kind of wanted to try messing around with it myself before I try to ask anybody for help. Because in the art community, it's very like generous, so I kind of went ahead and was like, oh, I'm gonna just leave you guys out of my hair, literally, and go from there. So yeah, I went from there and started making my own VTuber model for myself. And I'm also gonna rig it, so if you guys are really into people making their own stuff from literally everything, hopefully you guys don't mind me literally just rigging everything I do. I don't know how I'm supposed to like rig each strand or whatever I'm going to do, but I might go around and try to touch up some areas so everything can kind of be like a more expressive and more bouncy, flowy type of thing. You know what I mean? But I don't know if certain parts are supposed to go together or what. So we're gonna cross our fingers and hope that I'm doing this correct, because I want to make sure that literally my art is standing out so you guys can say, oh, this is literally her VTuber model. And I pretty much wanted to make sure it is bouncy, curly, flowy, everything, and not stiff. So that's why I'm kind of breaking the sections up, even though it's literally the pigtail and I probably should have its own little like section for it. And I might. And we're just gonna pray, I guess. I guess that's a thing. Praying to hope for the art people up there in the sky or below, whichever one I feel like it. And basically give me some type of art ritual or luck or whatever they can give me, so I can literally just make this VTuber model mine. Hopefully my mic is on. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's pretty much why I'm kind of making my own VTuber model and not really stressing it much. It was pretty much hard because I wanted everything to kind of just flow, and I kind of am. And then we're gonna, oh shoot, I named it literally blank. But hopefully you guys are vibing with the music, because I am. I'm literally just chilling, having a nice little day. How's you guys' days going? Hopefully it went well, or if it's like literally ending for you guys and just kind of having me as somebody who's just there. Hopefully you guys actually are enjoying yourselves. You know what I mean, guys? Alright, cool. So I'm basically just drawing and getting this stuff done so you guys can actually see what my rigging process is, which I really haven't ever in my life rigged anything or started a VTuber in general. So you're literally gonna see me do my trials and errors, which is gonna be the funnest part, because I feel like that's gonna be the more relatable moments for you guys, for the people who actually have rigged and who have made a VTuber before, I feel like the art already is so amazing and it's just like very majestic, and I hope you guys kind of like, you know, enjoy it. Yeah. Maybe one day I might do like a VTuber. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hopefully your day is going very well. But yeah, as I was kind of saying, before I got excited that you have joined, basically one day I might do a like a VTuber model review and look at other people's models and kind of like be like, oh, this is pretty cute. Because one day I kind of want to make like a little gallery and or a website or whatever, and there's just gonna be like galleries of my VTuber model or like something like that, or like how I rigged it or something like that, you know, like little descriptions on how I rigged it and what I did, and it has like the whole link to the video or stream, and it's like a whole bunch of stuff. So it basically is to just chill around and vibe it out, I guess. I don't know. I'm hoping, literally, my day has been good. It's been very amazing. How about you? Hopefully your day has been the same. I'm actually happy you've joined the stream because I've been kind of just yapping to myself about anything. I've been kind of just trying to get like words, English, whatever, same thing. Kind of like build a little audience, and I'm happy at least somebody joined. So thanks for actually like being here. But I do hope your day is going well. Or at least if not, then we're gonna make it better by literally just sitting here and me drawing and you yapping about your favorite anything, literally. WW? I'm actually, like, that's so relatable. I kind of started finishing up my cover. Yeah, yapping. I've been finishing up my cover for the manga I've actually wanted to work on for a while, so I just figured out the hands were backwards. We love that. We love the backwards hands, so I had to fix that up. And then I took a big nap because I was very sleepy. I was very productive today. I went everywhere. Yeah. But hopefully your work wasn't too hard and it was like some light work, you know? Just a chill vibe type of stream. Basically, here to yap and create some art so I can have a nice VTuber model. And hopefully I can make VTuber models for other people too, because I low-key want to either A, be a majority like portrait type of drawing artist or whatever, or B, be like a VTuber type of artist, you know, like rigging and all that good stuff. Just for fun. I don't even know what I'm gonna set the price to yet, so I don't know. I may make the price literally $2 or something, so people could just run my way and be like, dang, blah 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 for $2, and then I'd be like, yeah. Remember? Oh yeah. Understood. Sometimes like work just any type of work kind of just consumes us all, guys. No matter what we're doing, we just get so strapped into it and then we just don't even think. We just be like, oh, I forgot. I forgot I was doing this. $2 is my muggle. Hey, whatever suits people to literally come towards me and be like, yes. Because I just like drawing for fun. I don't really care for like the money, and maybe that's probably why people don't really come towards me when it comes to things. And even till this day, I might actually go ahead and start editing my prices like way lower than I already did. And it's kind of scary. So, I don't know. And I might end up just upping the prices like when I get like huge, like maybe Coco Melon over Coco Melon or whatever. That's my goal, literally. To get more views than Coco Melon per stream, per video, per everything. So as long as I'm living the Coco Melon money life, I would be fine. But as long as I'm having fun, then I really, really don't care. I prefer fun over money. If I could be broke and have many people in my stream, I would love it. Just in my opinion. Yeah, true. We'll see what happens, honestly. I give it like 1 more to 2 more years where people are just like, oh, this person's pretty chill or whatever. Or they might try to cancel me or something. I don't know. To be honest, I'm just here for fun. I don't know what they would try to cancel me for. Most likely because I played the one game that was very controversial, and I'm kind of scared to go back to controversial games, but I'm just doing it because I kind of missed out on playing weird games when I was young, so like way younger, and I was like, hey, why don't I just wait till stream? So I have a weird valid reason. So yeah. If you ever meet a VTuber though, no, actually, this is my. Well, no, that would be a lie. This will be my first time fully making one correctly on stream. Kind of correctly, quote unquote. But I have actually made many failed errors. So, yeah. Oh my god. You would get canceled for literally giving compliments. I can already see it. Yeah, and this one here. Literally. But I actually had made a VTuber when I was like in high school. Okay, I was messing around with my model and I was like, oh, should I try to like make one? Because it was a time where I was like early high school, maybe like around COVID or something like that. That says my age. But basically I kind of went ahead and messed around with my model, and I was like, oh, why don't I kind of had the basics on my model. Like, it didn't have the wings, it didn't have the horns, it wasn't a succubus at the time, it was just a regular schmegular bunny girl. And I was like, oh cool, what if I just make it like a VTuber model? Because what's your name? I really looked up to Shy Lily, Mariko Iep, and Iron Mouse. I loved Iron Mouse. Till this day, I love Iron Mouse. Favorite. I don't care what anyone says. Basically, from there, I kind of just jumped around and dabbled in trying to make a VTuber, and then I made my friends along the way, and they were like, "Oh, you're gonna try to be a VTuber?" And I was like, "Yeah." Have you made a model before? Kind of, but I didn't really like rig it. I kind of cut it up, but I didn't really like end up rigging it and like messing around too much with it, because it was just like an embarrassing moment when I was just like holding myself back because I was like, this looks so bad. And so I kind of messed around with more of the hands, the eyes, the everything, and now I'm like very confident, so I'm kind of just doing it on stream now with a lot of trial and errors, of course. Before you YouTuber, you should focus on your panels and shoulders. That is so true. That is so true. Because it's all about the branding and like how much I want to like push out my art and everything. And it's like I've been kind of wrapped up around like work, and I've been trying to like make my stuff so quote unquote perfect, And I've also been drawing a whole bunch of Miku behind the scenes, but I never got to the point where I posted it. And then there's multiple people. Yeah, it's like, it's very important to make that happen before making something else happen. And I completely understand that so much. And it's like, I've been I don't know, with my socials, building my social ground, it's very hard because of work. And if I didn't have work and society didn't tell me I have to save up for this and the third, then I literally would just stream art every day. Wait, do you work? Yes, I'm a grown adult. I do adult things. Like I work on a restaurant, sadly. Not a very nice one, but I won't say which because I don't want to get allegedly, I don't want to get hurt. Had very, very, very bad reputation. All I will say is burgers. Very, very bad reputation. That could be any restaurant, honestly. So I don't have to get canceled. Allegedly. 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 Don't kill me. Allegedly. But yeah. I do normal work that society tells me to do. And it's kind of hard. That's why I stream like only twice a week, which is very sad. What do you... I'm more of a... How do I put this? It's a mixture. Now it kind of narrows it down. Well, not really. It's a mixture of... I'm really good at everything. So I take the orders, I take the drinks, and I do the drinks. And I also do the grill at time to time. It depends on what the manager says on the floor. So it's not really like a fancy restaurant. It's very fast food. And they have certain meals for kids. Yeah. I work for place that's allegedly bad. I won't say what, please. This company, if they don't cancel me, allegedly. But they're very not nice at that location. I should probably do like the top. What is it to me? That part, I think I really can't say. I think I can actually get in trouble for it. I might lose my job for it. Yeah. Actually can't say it. We're gonna name this. But Burgers has a meal for kids and America. That one's kind of... I don't know. I've kind of accidentally saved one of my coworkers' name on stream. I won't say which stream. But I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it's the other one. I don't know. But allegedly, I had said my coworker's name on stream. Mind you, they're a sweet coworker, so. And they didn't know. And I apologized like immediately in person. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh no, don't kill me, guys. Now there's gonna be like a whole bunch of fan art. It's just like, imagine. But kinda no, kinda yeah, kinda no, kinda yeah. Maybe. Allegedly, maybe. Don't kill me. What is it called? What is the stuff? I guess it's the stuff that's above the anime characters here. I'm just gonna call it floating thingy. No, imagine. I mean, I think so, but I don't think nobody actually said my name, so yeah, so we're fine. I think we're actually really fine because nobody's gonna sit up there and go, oh, You work for anything, you know what I mean? And I don't think people really care where people work. As long as you don't give out the location, I think it's pretty fine. But I will just say mine is really bad. I want out. I want to work at a mall or something. I want to like live my life and be an artist. So, yeah. The funny part is some of my family members are kind of split. They're kind of like, "Oh, you should give up your art thing and keep your real job or whatever." And I'm like, "Ma'am, sir, they them. I work and I do. Okay, never mind then." It's like I'm not even like butting my like actual life into my streaming life. And even if it did happen, I probably would keep a good balance. And I tried to stream every day or make a TikTok every day or whatever every day at one point, but I don't think I pretty much like, I don't know. I don't think I did it. I don't think I like could ever like ever in my life just ruin up my own health and mess it up. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I feel like I know how to balance things as a adult, you know? I spent 24 hours sacrifice my work and oh my god. That would take that would take literally everything out of everybody's life. Literally. Like, oh my lord. That would get me somewhere, you know? Maybe. I'd be famous from literally that or something. I don't know. Yeah, I really shouldn't give up my passion. And even though if my parents literally sit up there and tell me, or like any family member in general tell me, no, you gotta give it up. And then some of my family members are like, no, you should definitely keep it. And it's kind of like in a situation where it's like, I don't want to hurt them by telling them no, but I do want to be nice enough to tell them, hey, I can't give something up that's actually like fun to me, you know? See, oh my god, that would be really funny. Controversial after controversial. We're gonna name it the back of the hair. Because this is easier to name. Oh, I just realized you guys can't really see me, like, draw or type in the back of the hair or what I'm naming the layers. So that's pretty, like, interesting. But I'm pretty sure you guys can see it on the side, though. Like, back of the hair, floaty thingy, on and on, whatever. More money. If I end up saying it, go for it. I should probably split this down the middle and then kind of go up, down. Oh my lord, I can't even do it. Up, down. And then we're just gonna go from here. And we're gonna mess around and make the... Oh wait. Oh wait. Hold on. Because this is the back, right? So we're gonna kind of like not mess up. And we're gonna go... So just in case like some of the hair does peek through in the back, and we're just gonna, you know, have it like this. Because I heard the back is supposed to be stiff, but I don't know if that's actually true. And from what I actually saw making a VTuber model years ago, well, it started into week 1, it kind of went left. When I like did not make it stiff in the back, it kind of looked a little too much, and it didn't want to work when I tried to figure out how to rig it, and I kind of give up at that point. But we're gonna do this my way, I guess. So yeah. Imagine the title is Unions and no, for real, I get dragged down just because of that. Like, imagine they'd be like, yeah, yeah, that one right there. And then you have like, you know how they have interviewers and they'd be like, were you there for this incident? They just bring you up in a call or something. That would be so funny. You know, actually, let's start a riot. Now I have to literally draw fan art of my character and the whole outfit. It's kind of why I don't like working at restaurants, because you gotta wear a stupid uniform that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. It's like, and then what makes it really sad? Make me feel a little weird for bigger ones. Yeah, it's kind of like compressed if you guys see it. Kind of compressed because of the cloth here, but there'll be other outfits where it's actually out and it'll be more flow. You know what I mean? Hopefully you guys, you know what I mean. Hopefully you guys know what I mean. But yeah. But or when I'm rigging it, I might actually make it a little more. Well, no. We'll see. There you go, guys. Oh my gosh, I forgot to show you guys that that I actually kind of updated the what is it? The follow animation, the subscribe animation, the everything. I kind of just went ahead and if you guys donate or follow or anything like that, you guys can actually see your name pop up. It's like one of the coolest things ever. So for people who are new out there and actually just lurking around, you guys should try to follow, you know, just a little bit. Such an advertisement type of thing. I should probably start actually trying to promote my stuff. Copyright! Copyright! Oh my god, thank you guys for the follow. Thank you. See, I told you it worked. I didn't know it actually like showed up on stream. I thought it was just the off-stream thing. That's pretty cool actually. But thank you for the follow. Hopefully you guys are actually following because you guys want to like vibe with me, or it's just because here we go. And what we're gonna do here is basically keep everything like this and keeping the curl pattern going. And we love the chunky boots. The chunky boots. The chunkier the better in my opinion. I don't know. Because that's really cute. I love platforms. I love all of that. I don't know. That's just me. I feel like I'm your generic, yes, I will call it goth because I actually only listen, well not only, I majority listen to goth music. Oh. I really should. Alright, go ahead. Thanks for actually stopping by and chatting with me. So yeah, it's been pretty fun, actually. You're one of the, like, the nice people on here, especially for a viewer, so yeah. Thanks for stopping by. You're considered a monster now. I hope you enjoyed, actually. I'm pretty sure you were here last stream, too. Yeah. Oh, you're like so nice with compliments. I never had like somebody like just jump in and yell and not yell, but like, you know what I mean? I don't know how to react. I'm not used to this. I'm bashful. So yeah. Boom. Oh, also this is like the hair just going into one big puff into the bottom. So yeah. Spread positivity. Yes. we always spread the positivity. Because the more positivity we spread, the more we all can just vibe. I mean, who doesn't like a nice chill stream? Maybe haters, but I don't know. I'm not that type of person to really care. Thank you. And you too. I hope you have an amazing one. More than wonderful. Positivity. Hope you get to stop by next stream. Bye bye. Alright guys, so since we're down to maybe like one viewer, we're gonna keep going on with this amazing art as usual. We're gonna keep on going with this amazing art, and of course. And we're just gonna go on with like this and making it very puffy. More puff, the better. In my opinion. There we go. I might try to stream tomorrow. Just to like kind of speed up the process of making my VTuber model for you guys. And so you guys can kind of get a gist of what I usually do. And yeah. Alright, boom. So that's connected, this is connected, everything's kind of connected. And I want to make sure like the art of the VTuber model is like boom. You know what I mean? Like boom. Right. Now we're gonna start on the most likely either the sleeves or the nice little beads. I think the beads might be the tedious one, guys. It's gonna be harder to like rig each bead by itself going up, and down when it's like moving or talking, of course. So we're just gonna we're gonna do the sleeves because that's more optimal. Can't believe I actually did the hair. Oh wait, we should do the horns and stuff before I forget. Because I am not that, like, what's that word? It's not the word consistent. It's the word... Oh my god, thank you! Welcome to the stream, by the way. I actually kind of just went on and try to make sure that everything when it comes to curls and puffs is like a great balance, and I went from there. How do I name the layer? I'm gonna do the horns first because when I do the horns it'll be easier for me to do the bunny ears. I think they have to be on the same. I think the bunny ears can be on the different one because of the... What is this called? Because of the one would be rigged this way and like the left eye, right eye type of thing. So like the eyes would kind of based off of the ears. That'd be pretty cool actually. So I'm actually excited. But yeah, pretty much with the hair. I went ahead and just kind of went off of my own hair, which is very puffy and curly. So I kind of just stuck in between and made it like that. Hopefully you guys actually kind of take this as a me doing a trial and error and not as a tutorial because I'm not great at that. Because yeah, okay, the horns are in behind it, and then we're gonna make sure that the horn is actually attached to it, adding some more depth because we love multiple like thicknesses. And yeah, so when I do start on the lore, because I am working on my manga and the background of me literally doing this, this is why I've been kind of pushing away my project because I've been working on my manga. Basically the lore is very simple. We have Pearl fell from the sky because she literally came from a portal, and then you have Guy who literally found her while in the woods, and then that happens, more things happen, and yeah, lore, cool. But the horns actually come from, like, you guys know, like a ram or whatever. I kind of was gonna do like her tucking it in behind her hair, so it's more like unique. And isn't that like kind of like other VTubers? I know there's like different ways to do it, so I kind of just went ahead and did it my own way and tucked it behind the ears. So yeah. We're gonna call this, okay, we got the left eye and then the right eye, so we're gonna call this the left. I think it needs its own folder, am I right? It does. If I'm being honest, everything kind of needs its own folder. We're gonna name this left bunny ear, and we're gonna do like the top and then the lower part, kind of like a, you know, how do I explain it? Kind of like a like when that highlights the eyes, all of that, you know, has its own little area. But I don't know if I'm gonna do it like that. I'm either gonna separate it, like separate. Oh no. Oh no. Here we go. We're gonna name this the line art edit. So we're gonna do line. Alright. This is the liner, so we're just gonna separate it like this. I think you guys see where I'm going with that. Boom. So now we literally have like the top ear kind of like moving. So I'm able to move it while I'm literally making like expressions or whatever when I'm doing like the rigging. And it would make more sense, like for instance if I did like a sad expression, it would be like, you know, the usual, covering the eyes or something like that, so it can get more expressive. You know what I mean? And boom. Okay, so this is gonna be the little metal piece, which is kind of like that. This is a piercing. I'm pretty sure you guys know what a piercing is, hopefully. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna make sure that is cutting into that. Kind of hatching it a little bit just to make sure things are... Oh, wait, let me zoom in a little more for you guys, because I didn't even know you guys can't really see it. There you go. There we go. Now you guys can see it. Because I have the little slideshow of my art, so you guys can kind of see my art. And I forgot that's kind of low-key covering up the art I'm making. So making this is literally the best part of me. Okay, I hooked it in. Of literally anything. My first VTuber model that is fully made on stream and is going to be rigged without any doubts. I'm actually excited. Hopefully you guys are too. So we're gonna go ahead and hopefully for the people who are just listening and not like chatting or anything, hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream, because I understand how it is, kind of being shy and not really typing much. Honestly, I prefer any type of support, so thank you. I'm kind of like grateful for even having like equipment to literally stream, so I'm actually like excited that I did everything. So boom. The narration. Thank you. Just even like existing in my like past for 2 seconds is like the best thing for me. So it really shows any type of support. So yeah, I know I'm a small like artist and a small streamer and a small upcoming VTuber. That like I probably won't get pushed out in the algorithm. So if you guys are really interested and you have anybody that likes people who basically yap about anything, including soggy cereal. I had like a debate literally with my friend before about soggy cereal, so soggy cereal should be a thing. I should make it a shirt. But yes, if your cereal isn't soggy, Hollow Certain you eat it. I'm joking. I'm joking by the way. But it's a big laughter thing on my channel, so we're gonna make sure this is right, that's right. That's a big piercing, I'm not gonna lie. I might make it a little more tinier. And that looked like a donut. We might keep the donut right here. I don't know if I was gonna keep it like this. This is like humongous. We're gonna kind of like size it a lot down. I kind of do that. And then we're gonna close it up by doing that. There we go, guys. There we go. Way much reasonable. This is a donut. This can be a donut. I like the donut. Okay, now we're gonna do the back of the ear. And then we're gonna do line art 2, basically calling this line art 2, just to make sure everything's kind of like even, if that's a word. And kind of like going down. It's kind of like, you know, you have the iris, the eyeball, the eye socket, all that good stuff. We're just gonna make sure that this, when it moves out, it's literally like up here. You know what I mean, guys? Kind of matches, like. We're gonna kind of tilt it like that so we can reach the corner, and then we're gonna go like that. Since it's like at the bottom, it's not gonna do too much of like movement because this is my VTuber, my first VTuber model. I'm not really expecting to do everything in the book, literally rigging. So I'm just having a practice, so we can like make sure everything's okay. Because practice makes progress, and then progress makes progression, and progression makes hopefully perfect, I think. In my eyes, I think that's how it works, I don't know. But all I'm saying is the more we practice, do you have any experience in rigging? No. This will be actually my first time rigging. So this is my first time rigging, and this is like my second or third time cutting a VTuber model on my own. But this will be my first time actually finalizing it. I can actually show you guys my older works, probably when I'm done actually rigging it. And you guys can kind of like literally compare from my older art to my current recent art, which will be pretty fun. So yeah. I'm just basically gonna use a tutorial and hope I don't get copyrighted and show the tutorial while I'm literally doing my rigging. And I probably would get a copyright claim or whatever, or a strike or whatever it is, but it would be experimenting. So I'd be giving them like a whole bunch of credit, and YouTube won't fight me. So yeah, I'm gonna be literally using whoever rigging tutorial I find with talking, so I can literally listen and do demonstrations while rigging. Yeah, I'll probably start off with the head, and then the eyes, and then the lips, and whatever else is the hardest. Most likely the hair is the hardest. Most likely, I don't know yet, but at least it'll like work, hopefully. We're gonna cross our fingers and hope YouTube doesn't get mad at me for literally using a tutorial. But yeah, we live and we learn. Best way to put it. And then we're gonna do right bunny ear. And this is the liner 1. I should probably call the other one liner 1 and liner 2 as well, so it doesn't mess me up. But I'm pretty sure I pretty much know from looking at the other one, hopefully, that I know what I'm doing. And then this is line art 2. Cool. So yes, there we go. We're gonna go on liner 1 and basically do what we did here, this here, on this side. And we're gonna zoom all the way in and kind of get a nice base guidance. And then we're gonna go like this. Kind of hatching it a little bit to give like a darker look. So yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of best views there. As long as it's not a scam. But I'm pretty sure it is. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream, even though I'm pretty sure it's a bot. Shout out to the bot. It's okay, I'll remove it, guys. I'll remove the bot. How do I bot? Ah! My lord. I don't know how to bot. I forgot. No, don't pin it, unpin it. Don't pin it. Delete. Ah! It deleted. This is my pin message. Yes, there we go. Sorry, guys. This is like very hard. I did it from my phone instead of my like computer like I'm supposed to, because I'm looking at like the chat on the actual overlay and I'm looking at my phone just in case like stuff pops up from YouTube and Twitch, so I do kind of both. So yeah. I'm just like, hey, why not I just do it on my phone and look what I'm doing, and I'm like, shoot, okay, I pressed the wrong button. We didn't see that, guys. We didn't see that. We never saw that. Defamation, none of that. Never happened. Okay, so we're gonna go down, and I think we're gonna kind of like go down like this, so we can kind of get the corner. Yep, there we go. We got the corner, guys. Let's go. Let's make progress as artists, guys, because progress is progress. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna go up here. Go up some more. And then we're gonna kind of like hook this a little bit more, like over here. And we're gonna hook this like that and go from there. Okay, cool. So, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do something real quick. Alright guys, I'm back. So, I basically had to check something real quick, but everything's okay. So, here we go. We're just gonna go ahead and kind of go around this and make sure things are going right. Like this. And we're gonna kind of erase this. We're gonna make sure this one is kind of like the one that goes over. I think you guys see where I'm going with this, hopefully. Hopefully. And we're gonna just outline that a little bit more. And boom. We're gonna make this like the line of the century of hatching, specifically. And we know this like little layer is gonna go like above all the other ones. So we're just gonna make sure things are okay. Question of the day should have been, do you guys like true crime? And like court cases and stuff like that. Law and Order. Dun dun. Oh wait, can I get copyrighted from that? Oh, that never happened. Anything that I can get copyrighted from, that never happened. I don't know what that is. Copyright? Who's that? Never heard of that one. Is that the Mimi of our century? I think so. Honestly, you know how they'd be like, oh, the devil and all that? Copyright's the devil. How dare you? I'm joking. I'm joking, guys. Don't take me seriously. I'm literally just existing. We're gonna go ahead and cut this down too. Basically making everything kind of like this. And boom. And some more of cutting down. Oh no. I think I picked up the wrong color in accident. Okay, boom. And then we're gonna go here. Kind of go like that. And like that. And boom. There we go, guys. Okay, so that's literally how I did the ears. Or how I do it, or whatever. English loves to bully me. So we have the necklace, we have the hair. Now we're gonna go on to moving everything and coloring it. Well, not moving everything, because I literally have to do this part, which is the easiest part, but I choose to do that last for some reason. I don't know why I choose to do that last. Maybe it's because I know. Maybe I'm just used to everything kind of being there. I don't know. Anyway, so now we're gonna color. I don't know how this is gonna go. I really don't know how I'm gonna do this. But either I'm gonna color on the same layer and hope for the best, or do a base color for all of it and then do the coloring for each one. I think the layer one seems the easiest, but it also seems the hardest. But the base color, I really don't have to worry about anything, but I do have to render it like really well. Okay guys, what are we thinking? Base color and then render, or render without the base color and do everything on the same layer? Like for instance, this little piece here, I do it on the same layer of its own. So like, it's gonna be green on one side, pink on the other. So we're gonna go here and then kind of darken it. Oh, I feel bad. So like, for the first layer, for like doing everything on one layer, so like the coloring on one layer. That's this layer. We're gonna do it like that, and then I'm just gonna leave. This would be like that. I wish. Oh no, I feel bad. It's okay because we're gonna figure it out no matter what. I think I'm just gonna do it on another layer. So like, we're just gonna do one. I think I know what I'm doing. One. Yes, roots is one. Yes. I'm doing it. And I think I should do it like at the way bottom of everything else. One. Yay! I know what I'm doing now. And now we're gonna like make sure everything's rendered too. And then it splits right here, guys. And then we're gonna go to our pink. You kind of go like this. Oh no, that kind of went over. It's okay. And boom. And we're just gonna make sure everything's. Oops. Anyway, so it's giving watermelon or like springtime. I know I did the reason why I did colors instead of doing like very dark purple for like for the hair. I simply forgot this because I love my pastels. I can't stay away from it. I love my silly looking colors with the dark berry colors, and everything kind of like basically blends together, and it makes me like happy. So I go from there pretty much. This is the front here, so I'm gonna kind of like avoid everything else that is of this existence. And we're gonna just worry about the front hair specifically. And then we're gonna rearrange everything into literally being the right shape or whatever. Okay, so this is number 2, right? So we're gonna go ahead and put number 2. And boom! And then we're gonna hit that off, and we're gonna make sure everything is literally within this. So the green is here, the green is there, whatever, whatever. We're gonna do this pink for the pink. We're gonna erase this just a little bit. And then when we render it, it's gonna look really, really well. But first we're just starting off with doing it the harder but not lazy, so it doesn't mess up the rendering type of way. I mean the rigging type of way, so it doesn't mess up the rigging. And we're just gonna make sure everything's okay. Oh my god, I'm kind of low-key scared. I never made a VTuber model, so bear with me guys, bear with me. As in like making it fully like this, so I'm kind of scared, like actually. Well, I'm pretty sure you guys know the reason why I haven't like made one fully is because I was like way too young, and I probably shouldn't even be posting at the time or whatever. But now I'm a full, and my eyes are full grown adult, and legally able to do this without feeling bad for myself when it comes to art. And yeah. There we go guys. And we're gonna make sure everything is within the restrictions of art. Okay, that's not supposed to be over the eye, but I'm pretty sure you guys know. So hold on. I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna have this. So if I did like the hair, I'm going to make sure, like, I don't know how to explain it. When I do the hair, because I am doing the hair, I want to make sure like it's behind the eye. So like, is this the left eye? It is. I'm gonna grab this, put this all the way up here. Dang, it has so many layers. Oh, that's the issue. Ah, okay. We're gonna figure out where's that shadow coming from. Most likely Because I named it highlights. Yeah, I can name the highlights. Emotions. That's when I add like different emotions. Undershadow, eyelids. What if we don't do the eyelids? You see where I'm going, guys? You see where I'm going with this? Kinda looks like the model I have now. Kinda, sorta. Boom. So that works perfectly. And then we're just gonna go ahead and do the hair. Continuing the colors. Oh my god. This is a lot of everything. So we're gonna go ahead and go to our pastel green and go right dab in the middle. Go like that. And basically making our nice little VTuber model hair. I'm so excited, I don't know what to do. I'm like so excited. I don't know if I should like scream because I'm like actually doing it, or I should just like be chill about it and be like, oh my god, yeah, I did that, yeah. Kinda, sorta. And then we're gonna go above this. And I'm using the lasso tool because it's a little more easier rather than going in kind of like coloring it or bucketing the stuff. So I don't get like any excess like dots, if that makes sense, because we don't want any like holes going through her hair, you know? And it comes like to a general template where it shouldn't be an issue, but yeah, it kind of is when it comes to the like rendering and all that stuff, like bucketing, or you know, the bucket tool, that's what it's called. Using the bucket tool literally kind of sucks at some points because it's like hard to make sure everything kind of goes in the like lines. Sometimes it goes out the line, sometimes it goes in the line, sometimes it only goes like barely in the lines, like I don't know. Okay, now we're gonna get the other eye and we're just gonna... Did I get the whole folder? Oh, no I didn't. I should have closed it before I opened it. There we go, guys. We're doing it, we're doing it. Okay. Now we're gonna go in and we're gonna go to the... I think it's called eyelids. And we're gonna delete. And then we're going to close this folder up. Go back to the hair. And we're just gonna kind of hide the right eye for a minute. Just for a minute. And we're gonna go in and go around, making sure each little lumps of curls kind of just, you know, sits there and make everything pretty. Boom and boom. Even though I love my pastels, I am still a goth girl. I'm pretty sure that's something, pastel goth. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Okay, so So that is one part of the hair. So now we're gonna look at this part. This is where things get a little tricky because when I'm rigging it, right, it's going to look like, how do I put it? It's going to look like I did this. So this is going to be 3. But the reason I'm calling it 3 is because it is literally number 3. So this is the front me. It goes in front of the eye. You see? You see where it kind of gets tricky? But I don't know if I'm gonna like, when I'm doing the pieces, if I'm gonna separate the pieces and then do them, and then only have the ones that are like a regular base there. So we're just gonna like go from there. Yeah, we're gonna go from there. So we're gonna erase the eyes for just a moment, and we're just gonna go ahead and color this in. Just because we have the color here means we really don't have to worry. We just have to render. And see how it's supposed to be in the front? We're just gonna move this up just a little teeny bit. And boom. You guys see where I'm going with this? It's kind of like sitting in front of this piece. And it's kind of giving us the nice little curls that we have going on. Because who doesn't love curls? Exactly. I'm gonna go back down to 2. And we're going to boom, erase. And boom, fix. And erase a little bit somewhere because just a little teeny bit. Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. So this is the front piece, and this is the color for that. Boom. See how that's on the green side? I'm gonna add this and make this number 4. Because I don't know what to call it. I'm just gonna name it by literally pieces. Because it literally is a piece of hair. So. We're gonna go around town. Allegedly don't copyright me. Boom. Boom. And then we're gonna go ahead and move these up here. See what I'm doing? See what I'm doing? Yes. So now we're gonna go back to number 4. Oh, we're already on number 4. And we're gonna just kinda add some rendering. A little bit. Just a little bit. Kinda making this look like it's very shiny and healthy, because it is. Very shiny and healthy. And I'm gonna add some yellow because that goes with our highlights. I'm going to add some blue. There you go. And now we're gonna go back to number 3 and pretty much render the nice little rendering we gotta do. Don't worry guys, we're gonna make sure the rendering is literally perfect so it's not too messy for you guys. It wants pets. It wants pets. Oh, I didn't even see you there. What? Cat. One of the cats jealous, but it's okay because the other one deserves pets too. You get all that up with that. It's so cute. Like, don't be jealous. You get pets every day. I barely see this one. The other one usually hides. Just because. Cats, yes. Okay guys, so go ahead and continue rendering. Best part, isn't it? Add some purple because purple literally kinda is pink's contrast or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But yeah. And then we're gonna go in, add some weird highlights. Okay, I'm gonna use my literal art reference. Isn't it on Twitter? Yes. And it's also on my slideshow, but I gotta go on Twitter for my... Yes. Lots of purples. I used a saturated pink to begin with when I did start. And that could be why it was very iffy to me. I'm just gonna kind of blend upwards. Gonna add more highlights into that so it can look like very pastel-y type of vibe there. There we go. And then we're gonna go on to number 2. And we're just gonna kind of go in and kind of like shade just a little. Not with this dark color though. We're gonna kind of shade with like this. Just to make sure that when we do kind of color it, it does make sense, you know what I mean? For like everything to be kind of rendered. It's a little darker to get a little closer. Just a little. There's many curls to go from this. Like, there's more curls of this to go for whatever the saying is. I don't know. But go all the way up here. Letter number 4. Actually, I gotta go back. I gotta go back to number 2. And that is... Excuse me. The reason is because of... Oh, shoot. Guys, that was so dark. Yeah, why not use this color? Go ahead and desaturate it by going like in the corner right here. And I'm messing around with this just a little. See where it's kind of like giving the shade? Let's get it what we want, like a nice little shade. But we're gonna go over here, kind of make it a little more brighter. Because I want to make sure that everything's kind of like matching. Just a little bit. There you go. Well, we're gonna go back to number 3 and adding our blue highlights. Just to give off a nice, colorful type of pastel-y vibe. If that's even a word. I feel like yellow blends in so much that I feel like, see how pink, you got blues, greens, and all that? I feel like for the green, it's gonna have to be like a purple or pink type of situation going on. You see what I mean? Where it's kind of like the highlights are this or the highlights are that, you know what I mean? So we're gonna go around and, because the yellow kind of blends in way too much for these. So we're gonna go into number 4. And we're just gonna go ahead and kind of go for like a purple. Even the purple is too strong. Dang, guys. Maybe the pink should do. I'll erase this. Where the yellows are. I'll kind of like go in obviously and kind of fix it up a little. Like a lot. We're gonna go around and basically giving it the best we got. Maybe the blue as the highlights shouldn't be that bad. It won't. I mean, blue seems pretty fine. It kind of blends in, but maybe the reason why the yellow didn't work is because it's so close to green that we can't even do anything about it. Maybe we should do like a indigo. I don't know. That feels a little too dark. But that blue is like so perfect. I was rendering only green here. How would I render? I would render blue and pink for the highlights. Me personally. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and basically make sure it's blue and pink. I know, in the green here. What? But over here, it's blue and green. Oh, yeah. Kind of gives like a oil spill type of vibe. Kinda sorta. And we're gonna go around town. Make this purple pop out. And making the pink basically stay pink at first. And sometimes we gotta just make our own little highlight shapes just to make sure it matches just a little bit. There we go, guys. Basically having your own little contrast but not contrast type of highlights going on. I know with pink we could add yellow and it wouldn't even look like anything's really happening. It just looks like, oh, her hair is very like colorful. And then for, I guess we'll kind of just add the same thing going on. And now it kind of looks like the green variant of what's happening with the pink. Now we're gonna add a darker blue for the shades because, oh shoot. I'm gonna copy this purple and kind of make that the blue side of it. There we go, guys. I like it. It looks very, like, colorful. And that's what we're trying to go for. A nice little, like, it looks like a Skittles, like the tropical Skittles. And that's pretty cute. So we're gonna go for our, number 1. See how it's kind of like streaking? I'm gonna grab some of that and kind of add that in there. Cool. Now get another here. And then I think we could kind of mess around with this color. Kind of make it like the shades of literally anything. So, yeah. But that's later on when we add like the other curls and all that good stuff. So, we're just gonna go ahead and go to which curl? Okay, we did front wing. Now we're gonna do this. This is literally above number 3. This is above that. I know, it's very hard to decide what goes where. So we're gonna go ahead and do, what did I name it? 3, 4, and now this is 5. We're just kind of color this a little bit. And I think we could kind of do a little of this, a little of that. Go in and color that. And then giving us like the ultimate, hey, this is, you know, this is what's happening, and this is what we're gonna go for. Type of situation. I'm gonna erase this part a little. Free copyright! You see how that look, guys? It looks very like clean and demure and nice little area that we want. Nice little shine. So when we render, we're gonna make sure this is like, wait, I can look back at the thing now. Okay, cool. When we render, it's giving like pastels. And we want it to look like she smeared chalk on her, like, face or whatever. Or hair, most likely hair. Yes, that's weird. And when we're talking about like chalk spread on her hair, we're talking about like, oh, she spread it and now it's, oh my lord, oh, she spread it and now it kind of looks like a spill, and we want to be like, yeah, we made that spill on purpose, and then infused in her hair. Or maybe she ate Play-Doh and her hair became, you know, pop off, it's mine, but I'm pretty sure you guys know what I mean. Like a nice little playful hair color going on. Okay, cool. I go ahead and go back to our amazing, terrible collab colors. I'm joking, but we're just gonna go around and mess around grabbing all of our colors we used, so we know what we're using. Yellow. Then I used like a very lighter yellow. I forgot. It was this one. It's okay, I drop it. I'm gonna use that first. Because who doesn't love a nice starburst color combo? Pink and yellow. I'm gonna go around and kinda give a little, you know, like a boom. Then we're gonna add green. Why did the green work? Some more green. And more green. Boom. And then we're gonna add a lighter green. Oh no, copyright. We're gonna be yellower yellow, just to make sure like the highlights are highlighting to add more bright and saturationness to it. And we're gonna go around kinda. Just a little darkness going on like that. A little dark pink there. Just adding some like Pinkie Pie moments, you know, where she has her like hair is pink and is curly, but like a hot pink at times. So we're gonna add some of that. There you go. And it's very like the mirror. It's giving pinks, pastels, colors. Yay. This purple that kind of going down. But I'm kind of doing the same thing here, and we're just gonna go up because kind of blending it. Like I said, it's like chalk literally melted on her hair or something. And yeah, that's how the hair goes boom, 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 and basically having its own little curls. Okay, so 8 Play-Doh. Yeah. I didn't even realize that until I looked down just to make sure everybody's okay. Hopefully you guys are actually enjoying those. So as you see, without it, with it, without it, with it. Very rendered to like the max. Insert Mr. Beast edit there or whatever. Have y'all seen that Mr. Beast trend? It was like a hood Mr. Beast or whatever. It was pretty funny. It was going viral like a week or so ago. It was pretty funny. I just couldn't like run away from it. People were like, y'all seen that Mr. Beast video? So I just was like, okay, fine, I'll just mention it in my stream. Because I'm pretty sure it's very weird somewhere. Or whatever. It was pretty funny in my opinion. I was like, what the heck am I looking at? And it was like on TikTok, so I was just really confused. I was like, okay, so this is what we consider interesting now. They had like the AI version of it, and I didn't really like watch it. I was just like, I looked at the first little clip and then I realized it wasn't him, but then I had to look again and then I had to actually watch it because I was like, the heck, is that him? And then I was like, there's no way. And then everybody was like, oh yeah, it's AI, and I was like, oh my god, AI again. And then, long story short, he actually did a real one, and that blew up like crazy. I was like, dang. The amount of things people do just for Mr. Beast to do things actually works. It was pretty cool. So this is the back. Should it stay back here? I think it should because it's the back. This is number 6. But yeah, it was interesting in my opinion. I was like, what the heck? So that happened, I guess. I'm actually excited to render this. I mean, not render, rig it. I've been rendering literally all day, but when I rig this, I'm actually excited because I just don't know what I'm gonna get myself into. And when I do these tutorials, I wonder if like they're step by step or what. Because I never really, I know this sounds very weird, but I never really had seen many VTubers that have very curly hair or like have this type of like bouncy scrunched curl type of hair. always seem like very loose. And nothing's wrong with very loose because at times I draw my character having very loose hair, but I kind of like make sure it still has that texture of crunchy, if that makes sense. But yeah. Yeah. And it's like I feel like I'm not trying to be like oh, I'm the first da 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 da. I'm pretty sure there's probably a few out there, but like are underground or whatever. Are like not very seen. You know what I mean? And I'm actually like excited to if there's nobody out there, I'm excited to be one of the first, but hopefully I can kind of make other creators who basically want a VTuber model that has like very kiki coily hair can actually get one for me. And hopefully later on I can get better and better at drawing my own texture. So then people can be like, oh, it looks very yes. Very yes. Instead of very oh, that's something. You know what I mean? But yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and use the brush and use it like that, kind of behind it. You know when like something's like in front and something's behind? That's the kind of hair we're gonna go for, like very dimensional. Not too much though. Here, mess around with the colors. And then we're gonna go around, we can add some more pink. Mixing these colors are like literally the best. And then we're gonna kind of go around and kind of blend it a little around the edges. So it looks exactly, well not exactly, but kind of looks like it fits. But here, you know what I mean? Like, boom. And then once it hits here, it's like, boom. You know what I mean? So now I can zoom out and kind of look at it in a dimension type of thing. And it looks like there's a line there where it's not blended. So my idea is I erase this part and then have it blend here. And then I'm gonna grab this pink, darken it a little, and kind of go around the edges. So now we don't have much of the oil spill color pink we have going on. We have more of the natural pink that's like already there. Well, quote unquote natural. But hey, it's natural, it's anime character. Come on now. So it's like in depth. It's like a little pastel rainbow. And we're gonna add the purple because that kind of gives a lot more shade for the shadow specifically. And then we're gonna go here and we're gonna just add that yellow. Just a little bit. Just like here and there. And then we're gonna add the green. And boom. I know, it looks like it's kind of like bouncing onto like each little thing. It's pretty cute. Can I go ahead and add this hot pink? Kind of go around the little here like that. And kind of adding little spins in it. So we can kind of like see vividly that there's like the little texture in between the hair. Even though it's kind of like, you know. There we go. Now it's very like defined. And when you look at the hair, when it moves, it's like, oh, it's with that, and it's with that, or whatever. You know? Hopefully you guys know. Yeah. Maybe? No, this is number 6. And then, what's this? Oh, that's the extended version of it. I will name this number 8. Because it's like, boom. No, like it's just bouncing there. It's like boom. Yeah, we're gonna try to make sure the colors are actually colored in. We're gonna go around it and getting that there. But I'm just gonna kind of do this that we have as well. Nice little pastel pink. I shade that in a little bit more. Shading this in a little more. Adding this yellow, but not too much of the yellow, because it's like I want to make sure the pinks are still there. And then we're gonna go and add this green and make it look like it's just bleeding in the hair a little more. And there, very colorful. I think I kind of want to mess with this part a little more. I kind of go for like, y'all ever seen like, is it called a raccoon hair? But it's like raccoon hair that's kind of like, this. It's like boom, boom, boom. I probably should erase that. Anyway, we're gonna go back at this. For not 3, it's probably up here, isn't it? Not 3, not 4. I think so. It's 5. I guess we can kind of go for like a. Yeah. Kind of like that, kinda. I feel like I should leave it alone for now. And then later on, if I really want to add it, I should probably add it to like something else. Okay, we're fine. We'll go to, what did 8? This is a chunky part. This part, very chunky. then we're gonna do 8. This is 9. Nice little, very chunky. Very chunky. And we're gonna just keep going on and making this color. Like, nice pastel, rainbow unicorny color, or whatever you want to call it, Play-Doh. I know that probably bothered a whole bunch of you guys just now. Hold on, that never happened. There we go. And we're just gonna make sure each little crevice is literally existing for a reason. Like, each little detail does matter, and that's why art is kind of its own little thing. And don't worry, I'm gonna have to go back in and do highlights anyway, because I want to do like a brighter highlight. So the little yellows, the reds, whatever I got going on, that's not even the highlight. I think I might actually make the blue the highlight, just to like make everything kind of equal, if that makes sense. Like, you ever seen those like artists that kind of go whoa all around, and then that's the highlight? Yeah, we're kind of gonna go for that. But also nice little colorful area. Nice little colorful area at the same time. But we will see, depending on what I do here. Is this like what's happening next? Like the front part. Okay, we can kind of like erase a little bit. Probably should make this one go all the way up here. Good. 9. Making everything kind of like with like each little curve, because the more curves we add, the more puffier, or whatever you want to call it. I'm kind of like nervous because I'm doing this, like, actually. And I feel like I might mess up, but if I worry about the mistakes, like, the more I will make the mistakes, you know what I mean? We don't want constant mistakes after mistakes, so... yeah. And then we're just gonna go on to this here, and we're gonna, like, render it. Not render it, but kinda get the feel. Okay, 9, and this is gonna be number 10. 10 with 10. Makes sense, right? Cool. Hopefully. This is number 10, and this is literally number 10. I think what I'll do is pretty much have like a base at the end, like a nice little base color, so if anything does pop out, it would be under the color, and we'll just be like, oh, I didn't render it that well or something like that, so nobody will know. And this has to be at the like top anyway, so we gotta make sure that this is like in that range. So 10, 10, 7, and 9 has to be at the top. Excuse me, guys. Is that right? It is right. Okay, cool. We're gonna go back to 10 and kind of mess around with that. Okay, 10 needs to get in front of 4 and 3. But should it go like that? I think just because I'm coloring it, yes. Just because I'm coloring it now, yes. But later on, when I'm done with the finished project, no. I might try to like do this within like 6 months because it's going to take that long for like rendering and rigging and all that good stuff. I might try to do that for like literal 6 months or so. So hopefully you guys don't mind me literally just focusing on that for as long as I can. Of course I'll be playing games and having fun in between, even though this is pretty much fun to me, so. But maybe one day I'll do like a come play with me in Roblox or come join me on Minecraft or something like that. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. We will see. It all depends on like everything like that. But 9, 10, 11. I've been streaming for 2 hours actually, so it's not bad, not bad. I myself am kind of getting a little tired, but it's already 2 hours, so yeah, that's not bad. I mean, honestly, I might finish this part up like I did last stream, and then I might end it from here. So I'm gonna go back to number 7 and number 9. Oh shoot, here we go. So what I'm gonna do is literally take number the way that number, what is it, number 3? Not number 3, I think it's number 4. Yeah, it's number 4 and number 3. We're gonna go all the way up. And then we're gonna go to, I think it's 4. Oh shoot, I messed that up. Yeah, it's 4. Boom. So kind of like that situation where it's kind of like layered on top of the other one, but this one's on top of that one and that one's on top of that one, so it kind of like matches, you know what I mean? It's kind of like a good balance, so it makes sense. So what we're gonna do is basically finish rendering the one I've been working on, and then we're gonna go ahead and end the stream from there. But that's probably gonna take another 30 minutes for each. So hopefully you guys don't mind me going for almost 4 or 3 hours, depending on what happens. Depending on how fast I render it, you know what I mean, guys? So we're just gonna grab this. Kinda go on the back first. Yeah, we're gonna go on the back first, so. I'm not going anywhere. I know that's right. Stay until everything is done. You'll be here even for the next stream, and the next stream, and the next stream. And then we're gonna just go ahead. Oh, that's way too dark. This color here is perfect though. It's like a nice little, like, it'll try to be understood. I know, like, with time zones and everything, I kind of get people that are literally from overseas, and I kind of feel like really bad. And it's like, how do I compete with so many people that actually lives in the time zone with their like viewers? And it's very hard for me to like basically find that nice balance for you guys, because I don't want to stay up too late because of the job I do work at. It's like yeah. I'm from overseas. Yeah. I feel really bad because it's like I want to make sure I have a good balance for you guys, and so you guys can actually interact with my content in the right time. Because at times I do feel down and I'm like, hey, I want to stream, but it's like, how do I let my viewers know I want to stream without waking them up? Or like keeping them up too late, you know? And it kind of makes me feel bad because I'm like, dang, maybe I should live where they live. And then when I switch, and then it feels like, oh dang, maybe I should have stayed, because then it's like last minute, everybody else is moving where I'm at, or something like that, yeah. And it's like, it's nice to always catch any type of viewers, no matter overseas or like literally across the whole like planets of universes and whatever. It doesn't matter where you guys are, as long as you guys are happy, and that's all that matters to me. Because I'm just here for a good time, and hopefully you guys are too. And I just want to make you guys very comfortable and have a chill space, basically. And if you guys can't do that, then I don't know. Maybe I'll switch up my content. That's good. A nice little chill space, and yeah. Basically, I'm not trying to be all. When I do stream with my friends, I do try to get aggressive and all whatever, but it's literally just me trying to push for content, and it does very well when I'm streaming with my friends. But when I do my own streams, you guys just if you guys do come from my collabs with my friends, it's kind of like, huh? Where is this aggressiveness went from to literally chill? And then they're like, what happened? Were you faking it? And it's like, no, I was just having fun picking on them. And literally, you guys would hear me ordering smoothies or whatever. And I do stream with my friends, like, most likely, like, usually it's supposed to be today, but my friend had other plans. So I was like, oh, okay, go ahead. So, it was pretty fun. No! I messed up the color! It's okay, we can fix it. I'm gonna Bob the Builder up in here. Is it copyright to say a name? You know what? I don't care anymore. Copyright strike me. All I'm gonna do is get more famous. Kind of like cancel culture. I don't know if you guys actually think of cancel culture a lot or anything like that. I'm pretty sure you guys don't. I'm pretty sure you guys are minding you guys' business and living life. But sometimes I question, is cancel culture like just a real thing, or is it like a low-key a silence for certain creators who deserve it or certain creators who don't deserve it? You know what I mean? It's a very controversial type of thing to think about, but you know. It's something, I don't know. I just hope if I do get quote unquote canceled one day, it'll be for literally just me saying I love streaming or something silly. And then they're just like everybody yelling at me, how dare you love streaming me? It's something I do. Oh, I was gonna try Kick, guys, to stream on there, but then I like seen so many weird people actually go in there. And I mean, like, not all they're weird because they like the color, I don't know, orange or something. Not that type of weird, because orange is not a weird color. Nothing's a weird color, to be honest. But it's like the people, they're very should they be arrested? Shouldn't they be in the jail cell with certain other people? You know what I mean, guys? And I know that's very controversial to talk about, but you can't really do anything because nobody's really a cop except for a cop. You know what I mean? Very interesting to think about. I was gonna try Kick, but I'm just trying to build a chill community, so that's why I went on Twitch instead. So I'm not trying to build a overly aggressive, unless it's like games. I'm very competitive. I'm very competitive. I heard about that too, and that's why I'm like, it's the no type of people. It's like the people that if you have money, they want every single dime of it if you're watching their stream. Or like they want you to interact with very bad people. You know what I mean? Let's just call them allegedly a PDF file of a sort, you know what I mean? And that's what I've been seeing mostly trending when it comes to Kick, and I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not going to interact with those type of people. So I'm gonna stay on Twitch. It's like I know where my limits are for fame, and my limits are literally, yeah, exactly. I'd rather not interact with those people. Oh, like they were like, oh, but that's the only way to blow up is go. If that's your only way of blowing up, then you should question your societal duty changes of life and all that stuff. And there goes a cat trying to get my attention. Yes, I see you. I see you. I'm currently drawing. Give me like another hour. I definitely would not go in there. It's like I don't want to interact with weirdos because I had weirdos like literally interact with, I don't know how to explain it. You know how if you're a girl and young in like any country or state, weird people will show up and start trying to talk to you, and then you tell them, oh, you're, for example, allegedly, for example, I would be like, I'm gonna use, no, I'm not gonna use myself in a context because people are gonna try to start something with whatever, I don't know. I'm just trying to protect myself because, you know, I don't know, people are people, I can't really do anything, but cat, yes, there's a cat, but I would say allegedly person A literally is, I don't know, 10 and shouldn't be online, but is watching YouTube Kids and then end up on their mom's account on TikTok or something, and then the mom forgot all about their TikTok account, and then the kids constantly on their phone thinking that they're going to be on YouTube Kids because the mom is very busy and she's a single parent mom. I'm not saying this happened to me or anyone in my life, I'm just using an example. So this person, A, 10-year-old or 11 or whatever, and runs into weirdos, and they're like, oh, I'm 10, and then they're like, oh, it doesn't matter, you want to go hang out and play on Roblox, and then stuff happens. Poor kid. Poor kid. Yeah, we don't want that stuff ever. Protect your kids, please. Please protect them. I know it's the harsh reality of the world. That's pretty much what some people would do for fame. And it's like, if you guys think, for those people who actually think, oh, that's the only way to get famous, if you guys think that's the only way to get famous, I'm giving you a hard side eye right now. If I had my VTuber model done, I would give you the meanest side eye of your life, to the point you would reconsider your own existence. And I'm very, like, I have younger siblings. If I ever catch anybody, no, this is not a threat, but it could be. But it's a promise, that's all. But if I ever catch any of those slimy people in this world talking to any person that is not of age, meaning 18 up, you will be in prison, and I will make sure it happens. Anyway. Anyway, besides my strong beliefs, because it hurts me to even hear, like, this happens to people on a daily basis, because even as an adult, saying no to certain people, they get mad. Like, bro, there's just one time I was just working at my job and minding my own business, and I was just pretty frustrated. I didn't really, like, freak out or anything, or crash out, or whatever you want to call it, because I used to sit up there and say, why is nobody doing anything? Like, this is frustrating because everything's going on me. It hurts me because I'm tired of staying after, and that irritating me, right? So there's like this time where I just kind of, very recently actually, kind of just minded my own business and told the manager, I was like, hey, so this happened and nobody stocked that up, and I'm just kind of like upset. So is there any way that, like, I could get some help or somebody, or you can let them know, hey, next time just make sure you stock this up for the next coming people, because it kind of makes them upset, you know? I was like, I know we talked plenty of times about it, but I'm just like, you know, this is kind of like irritating me, and, you know, I'm tired of just saying so many things that might scare people or whatever, and it makes me like really upset. And yeah, so I said it like that, and then the next minute, you know, well, you gotta make sure you're doing your part. And I'm like, oh, okay. I guess that's one way to say it, but I'm constantly doing everything for everyone else, but it's kind of irritating me, you know? And as you see, mind you, I showed them a list of what I gotta do because of what people left behind. And it's not usually like that for other people, but apparently when I clock in, it's always, oh, she has to do it because I'm gonna make sure she does it or something like that. But over the past few months, I kind of just been like, this happens, I guess. But it's like when I say no, they get really mad. I'm just like, no, I'm literally like, I don't need a ground break, you know? I'm good. They just be like, oh, you're just da da da, and then like, okay, I'm not arguing, and I'm just like, okay, you know, I'm very like, I don't know. It's very hard to, and that's the thing, a girl to another girl or whatever, just manager's a girl and I'm a girl, right, on that shift. And no, for real, I I just wish people can be nice to each other and just respect each other's boundaries and all that stuff. It's like that was my boundary. I just felt like it's always crossed, and it really hurts me because the more I stay after, the more I have to sleep in for other days, and it's just that's why I can't really stream on the days I really work because I pretty much sleep all day and eat and sleep and work out and shower and try to take care of myself as much as I can. That's why I can't really stream on those days, because if I wake up too early, I get a massive headache and I end up like lightheaded, and then I end up passing out. And I don't want that at work because nobody would really care. So, best way to put it, I pretty much just try to manage everything on my own. And long story short, I made ends meet with each manager and kind of found their boundaries and try to make them work within mine. So like with that one manager, I just kind of figured out, oh, they like a good laugh before I come talk to them about something serious, you know what I mean? So I kind of went ahead and made sure they laugh and whatever. And because like, you know, when your first week, you don't really know anybody, or your first few months, you don't really know anybody, you know? You just kind of work with people and kind of deal with their issues and try to like suppress your own to make everybody else feel bad. Like, not bad, but feel better or whatever. So, in between that time, I kind of just went ahead and just understood. If I make her laugh or whatever, maybe I could get my hours back, or maybe I don't have to go on break immediately or whatever. And it worked. So, that was pretty fun. So now me got hours, and now everything's kind of okay. I still gotta stock up a whole freaking list of everything, but it's okay. I get paid. Soon I will get better job. And yeah. That would be funny if one of them run into this and see this and be like, oh my god, guys, we've been slandered. And I'm like, allegedly. Allegedly this all happened, guys. Allegedly. No, is it true? I don't know. Maybe. I just wish people literally respected others' boundaries. I feel like there's many people that actually do, and I love you guys for actually the people that respect people's boundaries and understand, like, hey, they go by this, or somebody goes by that, or they don't like when you do this and it hurts them, makes them feel used. And nobody likes feeling used. I mean, nobody. Like, nobody likes that word. Nobody likes being used, because it's like one of the worst things about planet Earth to be as a human. Like, I hate that word. I hate it. Being used is like the definition of hatred, in my opinion. I don't know. Just rant. I'm just yapping, guys. Y'all don't have to listen to me, literally. But that's what it feels. It's like, have you ever like seen somebody that used someone that ever thought of that person and was like, oh yeah, I'm very considerate? You know what I mean? No, they don't exist. You know why? Because they're hatred. I stand by it. I stand by against the hatred. That's the best way to put it, I guess. I don't know. I don't just yapping about anything, guys, while we're doing, I don't know. But since I have my societal duties of everything tomorrow, I'm kind of like excited to get a paycheck. And yeah, I'm just excited to make good memories, because I made so many good memories like while at that place, and I'm excited to make more good memories until time for me to go, like, leave that place. And then once I leave, you know, it'll be pretty fun, because the new journey starts. Which is literally, I don't know if you guys know this yet, but I'm planning to basically save up and then save up more, and then save up more, and save more. And then sooner or later, I can get you guys some merch going, if I do get it. Yeah, I think everybody can make good memories, no matter the bad moments, honestly. If they try hard enough, if both parties try hard enough, that's one thing I will say. If both parties don't try hard enough, they won't make good memories. They would make very not so okay, happy memories, you know what I mean? And yeah. But I'm glad you're actually listening to this, because you never know. I hope you guys don't actually have to deal with like horrible things in life. I feel like when it comes to like restaurants type of businesses, they're very down your throat, and it hurts your mental because you don't know. Allegedly guys, allegedly, not all, allegedly. You don't know what can happen. Especially when somebody comes in and they get very hostile and aggressive, and they're an Uber Eats type of person, or they're come to here pick up DoorDash, or any of that. You guys, those people that are aggressive, that are just to grab other people's food that isn't yours, and actually cussing people out, cussing me out, y'all need to chill. Like, actually. This is why I say I need a raise every day, because of that right there. Y'all know you cannot go behind a counter or snatch the bag out of people's hand. What happened to thank you? What happened to, okay, I'll be patient. Okay, I'll let them know it'll take a little while. What happened to kindness? Did that just like in 2025 go away? Like, even with like trading candies and stuff like that at like raves or at concerts or anything like that. Oh, I want that one. What happened to peace, love, harmony? Like I'm actually confused. Like, I don't know. It's just stuff that confuses me. It's like, I love being a human, but sometimes I tell my roommates this. If I could be a cat, I would. And I mean like in the next life, if there is one or whatever you guys believe in. But I would be cat. Because that seems pretty chill. You get pets, you get shower, you get food, you get sleep. All I do is sleep. That's perfect for me. And then you wait for your owners. Like, you know. Cat would be the best option in life. Choose your character, cat. And then I get to have cool names, like every cool name? Like, come on now. Cat would be best option. But I guess I gotta prioritize being human for now. I added the, instead of the purple, I added the blue. So now I'm just gonna kind of fix up a little bit more. Anyways, you guys don't have to agree with what I say. There's a lot of people out there that are cruel. And I think one nice person can actually make everybody else's day. And I kind of believe with that. If somebody goes in and is all nice or whatever, everybody else can be nice. And if somebody else is funny or whatever, everybody else will be laughing at being funny. That's just how life is, I think. I don't know, I'm not too sure. I'm not perfect, so I don't think anybody is, so you guys don't even worry about it. I heard Gumball is coming back. Like the Amazing World of Gumball. If you guys ever watched it. I heard that's coming back. I'm actually, I I used to watch it when I was like, what is that called? Super, super young? Maybe like elementary school or so? And that was like literally my version of what life should have been. We should have lived like Gumball, guys. It was pretty funny. I like the older seasons, the newer seasons, all of it. Oh my gosh, how am I gonna... I guess this would work. I don't think that sure was a thing. Oh, I feel bad. I am very Americanized. I'm sorry. It was let me see. Let's see if I can pull an image up. I know it might not be a thing in your area, but it's okay because I'm gonna teach you what it's about. It was about a blue cat and a goldfish who literally... It's a cartoon, so it's not no anime or anything like that. Seen pictures of it? I didn't know the name of it. Oh! In my opinion, it was pretty funny. It doesn't matter what age you watch it at, it's pretty funny. You could literally be 50 years old and watching it. Like, my own grandmother thought it was pretty funny. She was like, heck no. This part is very funny. And I was like, yeah. Yeah, it is. Alright guys, so that's literally this part, and it's literally that part. So, oh my god, there's just like flies everywhere. What the heck? Where did that fly come from? Although the door is probably open. From literally, not the door, the window. Duh, I'm stupid. Okay, so what we're gonna do is turn the eyes back on. Oh my god, it's glamorous. The hair's not done. It looks like... I'm not gonna lie, the hair looks like, you ever... I don't know if you guys have ever seen, like, hair dye videos or, like, anything like that. Like, when the hair dye gets on the hair and it just splodges everywhere. It is not blended in yet. That's kind of what it looks like. Because it's not done. But... I didn't expect it to take, like, too short of a time just doing this section. I'm not even done yet. But should I keep going? I think I keep going. I keep going. I can go another 30 minutes or so. But yeah, Gumball. It was pretty much random things that happened in like different parts of the show. It was like, it didn't really have a plot, but it kind of did. It's like some episodes there was like a little story time telling type of situation, while the other situations it would be like, oh, this never happened to me or something like that. Like, and then sometimes they would do dumb life lessons or like really useful advice. And then, yeah, the plot was very like random. It wasn't like a SpongeBob situation, but it was like a, I guess it's Gumball situation, best way to put it. Because nothing can really compete with it, except for its own self, you know what I mean? And in my opinion, I really liked it. And I do know that the reason why it's coming back is because what happened? Who died? It was the person that played Darwin. He sadly is not with us. Great voice actor, great everything. I loved Darwin was actually one of my favorite characters. So, yeah. To hear that he died was like insane to me when I was like younger. I was like, no way. No freaking way. And they were like, yeah, he died. And I was like, so then later on this year, I think they're coming out with episode 1? 2? 1? Of season 2 million at this point. But yeah, he's coming back. They had like new voice actors for everybody because I think it is for everybody. Like, I think they did get new voice actors for everybody, but I'm not sure. I think so, but I'm not sure. I would hope so. So it would make more sense. I remember when Dream and the voice actor of Gumball literally had drama. It was so funny. Now, the reason why I say it was so funny is because people made like fan drawings or whatever of it, and it was like the funniest thing ever I could ever like imagine, because who would really care for this type of thing? You know, I didn't really care about what the argument was about. It's just the animations people came up with it, and if I knew how to animate, I would have hyped on it too. I would have jumped on it too. Just me personally. Like, like the idea of people literally saying, oh, it's Gumball versus Dream, who's winning a fight, and then some people like made little animations of like, you know, Mortal Kombat or Street Fighters or anything like that, or any type of fighting game. They basically kind of did something like that with like words or like anything like that. It was just the funniest thing ever. I just couldn't even understand why the fight was like there. I just love the art community at sometimes. I love any community as long as they're not hostile. I love the good bits of communities, so that was just pretty funny to me. So people were like, oh, Gumball and so got into it, and I was like, cool. Oh yeah, Dream and Gumball got into it, and I was like, what? The voice actor of Gumball? No way. So then I kind of just watched that. It was like, it had to be 2022 or 2023. Was it's somewhere out there. If I could find it, I think, I don't know. I think I would get copyrighted for playing it. It was like very funny though. I think this is number 11 though. Okay, well with the number 11, I'm just gonna have to for number 8 with 11. And with 10, 9 with 9. Guess we'll kind of do it like that. 11 with 7's with 9, and then 8 is with 11. So I'm just gonna have to render that like that. Yep, I did it. Yeah, apparently that was a thing in the 2020 bucket list, or whatever you wanna call it. Yay! But yeah, I'm actually excited that show is coming back, even though I know the viewer that is watching doesn't know anything much about it. I feel bad. But if it's legal for you to watch it in your own country or wherever you are, or planet. I'm gonna call it a planet because at this point, if we all could go to different planets, why not? Hopefully in your planet you can literally, yeah, you can literally live and watch it legally. It's pretty funny. I don't know if they have like translation. Yeah, on your planet. Because why not? At this point, everybody's in a different planet. If you guys think about it enough, you know, we all have our own different opinion, you know? Planet. I'll get a space shuttle to fly. Yeah. Hey, I heard it's fun over here, I guess. I don't know if it's if that's fully true, but from a tourist perspective it is, you know. In my planet, we have weird presidency elections and political stuff going on that I'm scared of. So I just draw and hope things get better. No, like literally. I'd just be like, okay, so let's not war, please. I'm scared. If a war did happen, I feel like everybody would have to get drafted. And that's gonna be very scary. So yeah. I don't want that. I just want peace, love, and harmony. And let's trade candy bracelets together. A very like early 2000s coded. I was just like, yeah, let's just trade bracelets and silly bands. You guys like silly bands? No, like if it were, like, I'm not saying like it would happen. Yeah, I agree. I agree. That would be very, oh my god. I'd be the type to literally jump in the little like peaceful riots with them, because oh my god, it used to be so. It was, what's the thing is they'll like bring food for each other and like watch for each other, and oh my god, imagine the peace that would actually happen. I want to bring it back. How about I start it? You know, I might not have the clothes for it, but it's not all about the clothes. It's all about the actions and stuff behind it, right? Hopefully. It's kind of like music taste. You don't need all of the fancy, smanchy hairstyles to go with what you like, right? Hopefully. Okay, this is number 9. And then we're gonna go with 9 with... I did 11, now we're gonna do 12. Those are easier. Yeah, that's true. I don't think really like clothing style matters anyway. As long as you're happy. Like, why would I care what, for example, I'm just gonna pick a random name. Why would I care what Becky and what's another popular name? Chad and I don't know. Other popular names. Why would I care about what they're wearing? You know what I mean? It's like they wear whatever they wear, and as long as they're happy in their own clothing, that's cool with me. And hopefully not saying they're better than everybody and they got Balenciaga this and allegedly, don't trash me, please. Oh, they definitely would sue me. Yeah, or they got Chanel that, please don't sue me, or Louis Vuitton that, or stuff like that. And those are very, how do I put it, overwhelmed, overworked, allegedly. Oh my god, I'm so bad at streaming. Allegedly, very bad companies allegedly do not sue anyone, allegedly. Yeah. Allegedly, those companies. Yeah, allegedly to everything. Allegedly, those companies are not good when it comes to working environments. Allegedly. Allegedly. From certain people, they use um kids in a working environment, allegedly. Ah, I'm going really too deep. Please don't sue me. I don't have money for you guys. I really don't. I'm a tiny streamer. I'm so tiny that I can't even afford bread. I'm like, I'm so tiny that the dollar cent store, the dollar whatever it's called now, is too expensive to me. It used to be the Dollar Tree. I want to go back. Please. Anyway. I don't know if that picked that up, but I said please multiple times, but in a high-pitched voice. My mic is very weird. I don't have one of those, fancy mics. I have one of those poor people mics, quote-unquote, allegedly. Yeah. It's the mics that attach to the headphones with quote-unquote bad quality. I don't know if it is bad quality. I'm pretty sure if it was bad quality, somebody would have recommended me a mic already. They would have said, your audio is bad. Use this. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I'm not gonna click the link, but, thanks. Like, yeah, thanks for the offer. I'm not gonna click the link, but yeah, sure, I'll go for it. Just don't take my, what is it called? IP address. I'm not that smart, guys. But I'm smart. But yeah, pretty much. That's how I color. Render. It's very like I said, it's very like if somebody dyed their hair but then it didn't go fully through. And it's like highlights but not fully highlights. I mean, kind of what I'm going for. The oil spill. If I wanted an oil spill, I probably should have done black or like a dark purple. I might do that later on. And then add like the pinks. Oh, that's so pretty. I should have done that when oh, I'm crying now. I got too much fan art of my own character. For myself. Literally done for myself. Literally. Oh, I should have done that. I want to cry. It's okay. It's okay because when I have other updates. Yeah. Yeah, I do that a lot. I'm a loser. I draw my own fan art because the more fan art of myself I have out there, the more people go, oh, it's so pretty, now make her wear nothing. And I'm like, no. No. No, thank you. How about you do that for yourself? Hmm? Just no? Okay then. Anyway. I can't wait to draw the little Bako Taco. That's what I call it. It's literally an octopus, but with bunny ears, halo, and wings. It's the mascot on my channel. Literally, it's everywhere. I'm pretty sure you guys can see with the little everything everywhere, the little stickers, little everything. I'm like, oh, the octopus. Why not? Because of ink in ink art. Yeah, smart. I think you guys know. You know. Anyway, as long as you guys don't take it weird, because this is literally kid This is literally baby. Um. Hmm. I don't know what this part is. I think that's a pearl, but it goes like up top. But I'm not able to see because it's covering it. Yeah. It goes down and goes up. I guess I'll kind of stop around like 12 because in my planet, 12 o'clock is probably a good stopping point anyway. Even know why? Because I should probably finish up my manga anyway. I'm at 12. This is 13. Because, yeah. So you guys can actually get at least episode 1 in for you guys. I'm gonna probably upload it on Webtoon. The name of the manga, once I'm done with the... I wonder how I would feel if I had an OC/avatar. No, like, I completely understand. I completely understand that. I would be like, okay, like, if I had an actual fan base who were majority artists, because most of the people that are in my following fan base or whatever are either artists or people who literally just watch me because they like art. Or they like random topics I talk about, like for instance, whatever, right? So, if I had an actual fan base who drew like fan art and it was like not safe for work, I would be kind of weirded out. But I would respectfully say yes, because I support any artist for their hard efforts and works. But my opinion stays at, don't like try to slander me with it or whatever. Don't be like, oh yeah, so you liked it once and you're gonna constantly like it no matter what, and force me to pressure it. And then it goes, please don't make me feel uncomfortable. I would love the fan art. I would love the fan art of any character that I make. Like, I would love to see it. But please, if there is not safe for work fan art, as long as it's not like revenge, you know what I mean? I won't finish the last sentence, the last word, I'm pretty sure you guys know. But the revenge type of thing, then I would be okay with it. As long as it's not the revenge, that I'm good. Or not consensual type of fan art, you know what I mean? But I know people who make animations, I'm pretty sure they make animations of many well-known VTubers out there. And then the VTuber responded in, hey, what the heck is wrong with you guys? Or, ew, y'all are so freaky, but is actually loving it and laughing. And I might be like that. My response might actually be like that. Oh my god, yeah, they're so weird. Y'all are so silly. Or something like that. And then I start laughing and I just can't stop laughing or something. Because it's like, bro, this is so funny. Because actually, that means I got somewhere, I guess. I don't know. But, you know. It's pretty interesting to hear and see people literally. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I yawned. It would be very interesting to see what people would basically do. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I guess there's a lot of colors that I should really, like, add more shadow. But I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna add the first little layers and then I'm gonna go back over it and add the little shadows. You probably already know. There's a lot of art process. That's why it's pretty hard to do art in general because rendering. But yeah, that's pretty much how it's going, I guess, when it comes to my art. We're gonna pretty much stop here and kind of yap about different things, guys. Here we go. Oh my lord, that looks so pretty without the... You see? That looks so pretty. Oh! The VTuber model is so pretty. I'm actually like really excited. This is my outline. This is what we got. I'm not done obviously, but this is kind of what we got going on. Oh my god, it's gonna be so colorful. It's really giving pastel gloss. Finally! Finally! I'm actually really excited. But yeah, dang. Who would have knew? Okay, don't look at the feet. I didn't know how to draw them. Okay. Who would have knew that drawing a VTuber model actually is very voluptuous and juicy. Okay, there will be obviously other outfits, guys. Other outfits will probably include like the boobas showing a little bit more. And then obviously safe for Twitch, of course, because Twitch, like, you guys allow bathtub streams, but you guys won't allow VTuber models, but it's just art. Explain that. Okay, wait. Allegedly. Allegedly. I do not want to get banned. Allegedly. Allegedly. I need to have like a sound button. I think that's what I'm gonna do with my next check. The one that I probably literally got today. It's 12 o'clock. Yeah, I probably did get it just now. I gotta prioritize food and money and all that good stuff. So I'm probably gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. It was so fun. Like actually, like I did as much as I could. As much as I did, you know. Just for today. Just for today. Soon we're gonna be working on the rest of the hair, finishing that up, and then obviously we're gonna finish up the amazing rest of the body. This is just the upper half, and of course I gotta do the eyebrows and all that good stuff. Yeah, it's now 12 o'clock, and I hope you guys really did enjoy the stream, and I hope you enjoyed hearing me yap about literally everything in the freaking book. And I thank you guys, all the people that did stay until the very literal end, and I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the monsters, all the love, all the support, all the yapping, all the disagreements and the agreements you guys literally have with me. And thank you for staying here. Good night. Literally. Bye bye.